Hello, my loves. Welcome to your morning inspo. Today is the peak of the Lionsgate portal. So, we're going to be tapping into that. I have a beautiful spread planned out for you. If you are new here, I'm Auji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. This reading is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Instead of popping into the download, is kind of a part of with the portal, the height of the portal, the portal reaching its peak. And I did want to talk about a couple of things that you are eliminating because this has been a time of elimination. All right, you are eliminating irrational fears, unhealthy habits, repetitive patterns, the need to fit in, be liked, accepted, comparisons, feeling unworthy, harmful beliefs, and toxic connections. We talked about a lot of that toxicity yesterday in the butterfly message, and you was handling it very, very well. It's like all around. I do feel like that these connections, I feel like things are coming up so you can break bonds with them. A part of ending soul conflict. So you may have irrational fears pop up so you can say, you can break a bond with this one. You may have unhealthy habits pop up so you can break a habit with it. Repetitive patterns so you can break a habit. Feeling unworthy so you can break a habit. Harmful beliefs so you can break that habit. And toxic connections. Be very, very mindful about a toxic connection or people wanting to come back in your life that are toxic. And especially if you can sense it, but then you like, oh, you know what? I don't want to judge this person. You're not judging this person. What it is, you are getting more in tune with you. You're understanding you a little bit more. And a lot of us, we kind of put that out, project that out. All right. Also, be mindful of positivity projections on people. So just like how people project negatively on people, and I do this, but this was like a perfect way to understand it. So just like how people project negatively on people, there are people who project positively on people. So based on a person's like background, upbringing, or just not even that, based on a person's, whether they are more negative or positive, because that is a thing. I feel like there's a need for you to kind of look at your own body, your own self, your own life. And are you on the more positive side or are you negative? Are you a negative Nancy or are you a positive Patty? And be honest with yourself. Are you the one that's always giving like putting a negative 2 cents in it? Are you the one that's always giving somebody advice? Are you the one that's always judging something? Or are you free spirited, jokey, lighthearted? I feel like that's something that you definitely need to know. And if you don't know, if you can't say, well, I'm a more so negative person or I'm a more so positive person, if you don't know this, that's something that you do need to know. Okay. So back what I was saying by that, like if you are more negative, when you see a person, you'll probably project negativity on it. You'll think that, okay, this person is a liar or this person is a cheater. Or I can't trust this person. This person probably came from a terrible background, or this person's just like everybody else. So this person is whatever. And then if you are positive and you have a positive outlook on other people, you may have the thoughts where you project positivity on a person, which means you may, whatever this person does mistake or whatever, you're like, okay, this person is trying the best that they can. Oh, this person's a genuinely good person, they wouldn't do that. Da, 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 da. It's because you're a genuinely good person. So um it's a ways to protect. When you project positivity, it's also ways to protect your self boundaries, not letting people get certain access to you just because you think they're a positive person, and actually looking for some type of proof. If that makes sense for anybody, and in any like people pleasing and things like that, because we're letting those things go. But there is a lot of positive projection, and just make sure that you are protecting yourself, and you're not just because you think something is positive, you actually have proof that this thing is positive, instead of like going off into the sunset. Okay. What we are receiving is magnetism, charisma, the ability to easily attract and manifest, empowerment, clarity, courage, confidence, fearlessness, more passion, adventure, magic, blessings, and abundance. A lot of all of these things. However, eight, you have to be willing, you have to be willing to let go of these things in order to receive. You can't have all of, you can't have the you can't have the ability to easily attract and manifest, but you have this unhealthy habit of needing to fit in, or harmful beliefs, or I say better, you have a feeling of unworthiness. It just doesn't, you have to let go of the one to get to the other. All right, so let's get into this. This reading. All right, let's see. What is the affirmation? The affirmation is, ooh, I am confident. Let's say it together 4 times. I am confident. I am confident. I am confident. I am confident. It says, when in the last year have I felt most confident? What factors contributed most to that level of confidence? What is something that you did that made you feel confident? What contributed to that level of confidence? There's something that you did within the last year that just made you feel good about yourself. And what was that thing? What's in the blessing bag? Good health. Good health is in the blessing bag for you. So that's just beautiful. All right. Good health. I feel like healthy connections, like just health all around. All around good health. All right, so for the first half of this morning inspo, I'm going to go into some messages from the Lionsgate portal. We're going to see, I'm pulling out my favorite deck for this portion. And then, of course, we're going to go into the game of life to get some affirmation and inspirations to help us manifest whatever it is that we're trying to manifest right now, especially at this peak. Make sure you meditate today, especially. What is the advice from Spirit about receiving and eliminating during this 8-8 portal, especially while it's at its peak? Whoa. Whoa. Look at these. Releasing allegiances brings spirals of manifestation. So I feel like we know what spirals of manifestations are. Do we know what it means to release allegiance? allegiances. Let's see. I'm going to read a little bit from the book because why not? Why not? It's time to hold on to yourself and let go of another. Even if just for a time, you have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits. Oh my goodness. Like, what? Did I just say this? Out of the habits, the relationships, and possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experiences that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new, new connections, new relationships, new life experiences, at a higher turn of the spiral of life, spirals of manifestation. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self discovery and creative self expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your needs here in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. And you know what? I was thinking about the portal of people rising up to the portal, but some reason we were going down into the earth. I don't know. I was just had that thought before. We were going down into the earth. And now we're talking about grounding, and that's what it is, grounding yourself. We was not going up. We weren't going up. We were going down into the earth. And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, guys, the people who come from the core of the earth, if I am not mistaken, let me see. The people that come from the core of the earth that help bring that comes here to raise the vibration. So it looks like you were trying to do some type of work. I'm just thinking about of these star seeds that come from the core of the earth. Okay. Um I'm just thinking about these star seeds that come from the core of the earth. Now, if they got here and they came to the core of the earth, and it looks like they had all these cycles and they put all of their energy in their path, their purpose, whatever it is they're trying to do, relationships, learning, all these experiences. Now it's time for these people to return back to the earth, inside the earth, to do what? To recharge, to reconnect. So some of you guys, you may be like Agarthans. Yeah, Agarthans are now a highly advanced, multidimensional, and sophisticated civilization that resides inside the pristine core of Hollow Earth. This is Agarthan, manifesting, multidimensional perception, attunement, okay, alignment. They will be the participating in the cleaning up and healing of human surface dwellers. Okay. It says Agarthans mostly avoid traveling to surface Earth due to the energetic harshness, toxins, that they go through when they visit, but visits need to happen. Um, the Agarthans are looking forward to the human collective ascension of consciousness. Manifesting imagination, ascended consciousness, healthy lifestyle, nutrition, abundance, core issues, crystal energy, strong ethereal like body, attuned to emotional body, and living your truth. So this is kind of like there's a need for you to come back into yourself, grounding yourself. While everyone's talking about going up and flying up and doing up, it's like you're going down. Then we key the music by Mary J. Blige. I'm going, like it's like you're going down back into the core of the earth to recharge, to also manifest, to attune, to ascend to another level of consciousness. um, the spirals of manifestation. It says you are in the midst of a spiral manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it's further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plunk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it's just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation. And you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming all along. All right, this message is for you. Sometimes we feel the furthest away from what we want when actually we're closer than ever before. So for some of you guys, you could be feeling like your manifestations are further away from you, but actually they are closer than they have ever been before. Thank you, Sacred Rebels. Thank you, Sacred Rebels. Let's see, I'm going into the game of life. Then we're going to get into the spread. I hope this video isn't too long, but the inspiration affirmation is my ship comes in over a calm sea. Poise and non-resistance are power. Release the need to release the need to also resist things, to go against things, to try to fight things. Flow with it, go with the flow. My ship comes in over a calm sea. This is, you're not worried about your manifestations. They're not worrying you. You're not, there's a need for you to be calm, as if you know that something is coming towards you. You already got the advice from spirit that your manifestations are closer than you think. Um, Also releasing allegiances. It's time for you to end up cycles. Cycles are definitely just going to be ending on its own. So when it's time for things to end, they will definitely end. They will definitely end. And when you go with the flow, you realize that you can step into a space where you can allow things to end gracefully and just let it be. A lot of cycles will close up. All right, what is the morning inspo? Harvest is here. Literally, harvest ready. Harvest is here. You are the gatherer here. All right. In career, positive connections coming. You have Ivy when it comes to career. So the connections that you're making, the positive relationships that you have when it comes to career are definitely going to benefit you. All right. Love, you have warrior woman. This is the war is over. All right. Here it's over. So for some of you guys, you're ending up a cycle. So these are cycles that you're ending here. In career, you're ending cycles that have negative or toxic relationships when it comes to business, toxic work environments, or you're getting around like-minded people when it comes to business. You're ending the cycle of being around people who don't quite understand you, or backbiters, or people who want to step on your toes or gatekeep. No, these are positive and positive business relationships with other people. Also, in your self placement, the gatherer, to have the gatherer come up in the self placement, it is you feeling full already inside of yourself. It is an act of being. This could also mean that the harvest is definitely here, but it's like you're realizing you are giving yourself recognition for all of your hard work. You are realizing your own fruits. You are realizing your own growth. You are realizing all of the stuff that you have grown and you have possessed, you have made, you have created, you've been through, and you are appreciating yourself. This is self love, okay? Also, this is you being proud of your work. This is you being proud of whatever it is that you create, proud of your relationships, proud of your growth. Um, it's you being really, really happy. You falling in love with yourself. Also, this warrior woman showing up in love is like you're ending a cycle where love is like war. Have you ever been in a relationship where you feel like you're fighting you feel like it's a fight to get a person to love you in a way that you need and you want to be loved? Or you've had these relationships that have been pretty hectic. You had these relationships that was very toxic. It felt like you were in a war zone. You're wrapping that up, especially when it comes to love and relationship. On the spiritual plane, you do have the spirit of the east, which is this air spirit coming in. This is philosophy. This is also you're wrapping up this energy on the spiritual plane of you not knowing, you're not tapping into that other level, that next level of consciousness. So you're wrapping up a level of consciousness, okay? Um, the advice from spirit is you have Fern here. The advice from spirit is telling you you have negative relationships surrounding you. There are negative influences, negative relationships. These are relationships that are not serving you, that are in your energy field right now. Okay? What's coming towards you is this thunderstorm, some type of shock, some type of chaos or something coming, but it wakes you up. As you can see, it's like this thunder is making this person alive. Also, it's this energy of non-resistance, flowing with the thunder, flowing with something. Okay, and the overall energy here is balance. Balance is this overall energy. There is a thunderstorm making space for better clarity. There's also a rude awakening that brings better clarity to the consequences of our actions or lack of actions. Um, Something is going to make a rude awakening to the beliefs and values that we hold dear, and they're going to be put to the test to determine whether they are strong enough to hold you as you transcend to your next level. The thunderstorm is a warning that you are or soon to be in the midst of a significant change and upheaval. This is a time to put faith in a higher power and trust in Mother Earth. The events are out of your control, but you can decide how you navigate this storm. Trust that what is taken from you will be replaced, and what is lost is only what you didn't need. Okay? trust, trust. All right, so these are ending cycles here. I also want to go into the wisdom oracle, and then I'm going to go into the sacred travelers. Just wanted to do 3 today. All right, tell me more about the gatherer. You got 2 coming out. Oh, so these are gifts exchange, loyal hearts. All right, so you have the gift exchange. This is some type of spiritual gift exchange, or this is some type of gift that you're getting from a person, and this is you in the receiving mode. Okay. There's something, I feel like there's something that you're being rewarded to for being loyal, for being committed, for staying dedicated to something. You do have loyal hearts here, and you have exchanging gifts. So this is the time where you receive. It looks like you've already given up your gift because you are the gatherer. You are bringing picking up the harvest here. There is some type of unfinished story here. You feel like something's over. You could have felt like that. Okay, I'm not getting something back, or that's it. That's all I receive. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. No, something else is coming towards you. It's time for you to get ready to receive, for being committed, for being dedicated to something. Tell me more about Ivy. Ivy coming out. Okay, so blessed. Blessed. All right, so there's these connections in career, these partnerships that you're going to feel blessed to have. All right, that are going to be bringing you blessings. And you do also have soulmates. So for some of you guys, there may be some type of love in career. Um, Between now and the 14th, I believe, between now and the 12th, there's some type of soulmates, blessed relationships, peaceful relationships. Something is flexible, something is also, there's some type of relationships that bring you into some type of spotlight. All right, these are soulmates. Are your career or business is bringing you to different relationships, or connecting you with different people, and these are soulmates, part of your tribe. A lot of you guys, you find your tribe in career by doing something that it is you love. All right, you have by the book. All right, with the elements, come to the edge. Okay, it's time for you to jump. That's what I'm getting. All right, by the book. Okay, something is some type of tradition. I feel like in relationships, you could have been living out some type of generational laws or law of karma. Um Law of karma, law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature. Um it's time to learn about some type of law. I feel like this has a lot to do with love. For some of you guys, and this is basically what it's saying, it's getting a little snappy here. Some of you guys, the energy that that you have in these relationships, the energy that you possess, because what it is that you've been through, what happened, and blah blah blah, you bring all of that with you. You are not releasing none of that, which you have to eliminate. The blessings come with an elimination, so you have to eliminate these things. um and there's a need for you to understand your own laws. Also, going back to the game of life, we make laws about ourselves. So for some of you guys, you're making a law about yourself when it comes to love. Check that law that you make and that you create. And if there's a law that is negative, start breaking that law. Just break that law when it comes to love. It's time to break the law. That sounds like a title. That sounds like a title, okay? Because I know the most people, the most readings I deal with is love out of everything. It's time for you to break the law. What do you think always happens to you in love? And that is the law that you're living by. Okay. Tell me more about Spirit of the East. Oh, you got poise. All right. So Spirit is like, okay, this is not only the next level of consciousness of your awareness. This is consciousness of who you are. Spirit is like, you better know who you are. All right. This is that poise. This is the star. You are unaware of your star-like quality. And this is no more you being in the dark. You're going to start seeing this, embodying it, being it. There's a need for you to tune more into yourself. You also have this higher power here. There's no place like home. There's a need for you to return to a level of confidence. For some of you guys, you can recall back in a time where you were more confident, or you had or you were more happy. I am confident. For some of you guys, this is some type of something could have happened in the last year where you felt more confident, and there are factors that contributed to that confidence. That's the need for you to kind of like map out everything that happened around that time, and why is it that you felt like you were on top of the world? Why did you feel really, really happy? So not only are you going to another level of consciousness spiritually in your mind and your thinking, and the way that you speak is going to be totally different. Also, who you argue with is definitely going to be totally different. But you're also moving to a level of consciousness with how you see yourself, a different perception of how you see yourself, how you feel in your life. All right. Tell me more about Fern. Go to sea. Go to sea. Solitude. There's a need for solitude. There's a need for solitude, self-reflection. Truth be told, the people around you do not want the best for you. Let's see what Ivy actually says in here. I mean, what Fern actually says. I forget. Ivy is the good one. Fern is the bad one. It says pulling the Fern card is an indication that you may have some lower vibration swirling around you. Perhaps you have a toxic people in your life, such as a cruel coworker, a critical parent, or a gossiping friend. It's easy to get trapped in lower vibrational energies, especially when that is what you know. But you are an enlightened soul and can rise above through the negativity and stagnation. Fern guides you to reach for the light, even when there is only darkness surrounding you. Meet negativity with high vibrational energies like compassion, curiosity, and empathy. Staying in your light helps others to remember their own. Lost souls could simply need someone who is willing to listen with a loving heart that is free of judgment. If nothing else, staying in your light protects you from those who are not ready to have a joyful and heart-centered experience. Okay. So go to sea. There's a need for you to disconnect with these people. And this is like truth. Truth. Truth be told. There's some people around you or surrounding you that don't have your best interests at heart, or that are very, very toxic and low vibrational. Tell me more about thunderstorm. All right. Okay. So you may think that there is some type of storm or chaotic event. This is definitely going to be out of your control. And look, this is not for you. This is not for you. For some of you guys, you're going to be watching some type of storm happen. Something is not yours. Look at that. That yang energy here. Something is not yours, but you feel like something is going to be making a mess, but it's actually cleaning it up. All right. Something's actually cleaning it up. Something is not for you to feel broken or for you to feel like it's destructing you. It's actually for you to clean. It's cleaning things up. It's restoring order. Tell me more about balance here. Unfinished symphony. Chopped wood. Happy. This is you restoring your balance back, getting back to balance. Also, your happiness here. This also lets me know that some of you guys are definitely going to be chopping away a lot of these things. A lot of these things that aren't serving you anymore. Look, go to sea. My ship comes in over a calm sea. I almost missed it, y'all. My ship comes in over a calm sea. Poise and non-resistance are power. For some of you guys, these relationships are setting you up for some type of abundance, spirals of manifestations, and abundance in your ships coming in. My ship comes in over a calm sea. If there's a person that's trying to ruffle your feathers, don't let it be calm. Be as calm, as cool, as comfortable as you can be. Surprise yourself. All right, tell me more about exchanging gifts, loyal hearts, and the gatherer. A breakthrough is at hand. You're breaking through the pavement. This is the harvest is ready. The gold is at the end of that. All right. Like I said, staying consistent through it. Usually you see the picture where the person gives up right when they found the gold and the diamonds and all of that stuff. But this person is determined to get through. You are not stopping. Whatever it is, you are not stopping at all. There's a need for you to stand in your truth. All right. Tell me more about blessed and ivy. All right, grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. There's a need for you to be thankful for these relationships. Be thankful for the relationships that you do find in career. Be thankful for the people who help you overcome some type of obstacles, who tell you you can do anything, who let you open up, who let you feel supported. There's a need for you to pour in this relationship and them to pour in you. An equal pour. All right. Tell me more about By the Book and Warrior Woman. The law that we're breaking. It looks like everybody has been following in this footsteps. For some of you guys, this is a karmic law. You got taught this law. You've seen this law happen to you or happen to people in your life before, and you follow right into that footsteps. Or you're fearing it so much that you could be like bringing a lot of energy into it or whatever. But something that's happened into your life is something that you say about love. There's a need for you to create a new law. So there is break the law. It's time for you to break the law and begin now. Do it now. Do it now. And breaking that law will be opening your heart up to joy and delight. There's a need for you to clear some type of air. Also, this given like this distant thunder, there's a need for you to clear some type of air. There could be some type of storm that happens right beside you. And you know what you're going to do just because you're about justice. It's going to take everything in you to not get involved with something. It's going to take everything in you to not say anything. It's going to take everything in you to stay calm, cool, collected. Some of you guys, this thunderstorm, just you may even be watching it. You may be watching it from your window, watching something happen. Tell me more about poised. poise, and the spirit of the West. Success expands in your life. Okay, so you're moving to that higher level of consciousness, to this level of success. Also, you are crossing bridges, healing, connecting. This is you enjoying the journey, and not only because you are getting this success, it's because you are more confident in yourself. Your confidence also boosts your health too. Tell me more about Go to Sea and Fern. Point blank simple, solitude. There's a need for you to get away from these relationships. There's a need for you to do something else. Walk in beauty. Oh, this is saying a lot. You have the wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. There's could be people surrounding you that won't let that tries to dim your light every step of the way in order for you to walk fully in your beauty. Now you can do it around them, but you'll be fighting. But to walk fully, confidently, protected, loved, in beauty, you have to do this in solitude. And you're discovering the truth. You are a wise leader, and you do have fellow followers that are very, very supportive. But as far as the relationship that you have been making, they have been negative relationships, toxic, lower vibrational relationships. Tell me more about Clean It Up and Thunderstorm. All right, taking shelter. Okay, the answers are within. All right, taking shelter. So for some of you guys, there's a storm surrounding you, and this could happen with people. Okay, because Florence is talking about it too. My ship comes in over to a calm sea. Poise and non-resistance are power. And this is basically how you express yourself. And also, if a person is trying to ruffle your feathers or trying to stop something or trying to stand in your way, there's a need for you to be at poise and be non-resistant and just not trying to fight anything, and just know that you are protected. So taking shelter is going within, is going into solitude. Like I said, going down into the earth. If the earth is shaking, the last thing that you would want to do is go down into the earth. But we know, like, if relationships are shaking or you have this shaking feeling when it comes to love, the last thing you would want to do is seclude yourself from a person or seclude yourself from people. But that is something that you have to do. Then you uncover some real treasure. Okay, so the storm within, the storm happening outside of you, is only getting you to go within, so you find these true answers, grounding. You find these true answers within. You're able to boost some type of confidence, and this is all coming towards you. So there's something happening that just don't react. Tell me more about Unfinished Symphony and Balance. All right, finding sanctuary. All right, opening up to your spiritual source. So this is just giving me that something's not over. There's another storm happening. Something is not over. Also, you are about to walk into some type of unknown territory, or there's a need for, you're going to handle something in a way that you probably going to surprise you. All right. Let's pull from the angel messages. Okay. First thing, you have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. You've been around some type of toxic people. It says you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight and your spiritual vision. Helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. It also says clear, cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effect of past negative thinking. Okay. That is your reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.